This is the Raven Cell, our project on the cell state for Miss Johnson's bio class with Micah, Kangmin, and me, Riley. And even the cytoplasm is purple. This is Baltimore Raven Stadium, the Raven Stadium in Baltimore, which we're basing our cell after. So to begin with, everyone knows that the nucleus of any good program starts in the coaching office. The nucleus controls the entire cell and gives instructions, very similarly to a head coach. And it takes a great nucleus to lead a great program. And coaches make major decisions, set plays, and direct the whole team, just like the nucleus. The nucleolus, which would be the coaching office, makes ribosomes, which go on to build proteins. The coaching office, assistant coaches, coordinators, and film staff create the game plans and prepares players who build the results on the field. And this is what results in a dynamic program. Next, we have the smoothie R. The smoothie R does a lot of variety of jobs: synthesizing lipids, metabolizing carbohydrates, detoxifying harmful substances, and storing calcium items. Just like our Raven Stadium staff, which help clean up, remove waste, sell fatty lipids, and produce and store things, just like the smoothie R. Next is the Rough ER, which is our coaching and nutrition staff. They work wonders working to train the players with nutrition, lifting practice to ensure that our proteins are able to do the work the cells need to them. The Rough ER has ribosomes attached that is responsible for making and processing proteins, just like the nutrition and weight staff at the Ravens football program.
The Golgi apparatus. For the Golgi apparatus, we chose the logistics management. For background, the Golgi apparatus is in a cell is responsible for packaging, labeling, and shipping out proteins and other materials so that way they get to the right place at the right time. Without it, the cell's resources would be unorganized and couldn't reach where they're needed. The perfect comparison for this is the Ravens equipment and logistics management team. The logistics staffs make sure the uniforms, pads, helmets, cleats, and footballs are packed, shipped, and ready whether the team is practicing in Baltimore or playing in an away game across the country. For the mitochondria, we chose Lamar Jackson, which is the star player. Lamar Jackson is basically the mitochondria of the Baltimore Ravens. The mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell because it creates energy the cell needs to survive and function. In the same way, Lamar is the powerhouse of the entire Ravens organization. Everything runs through him. His speed, his passing, and his ability to make plays out of nothing that gives the team its energy on the field. We could also think about it this way: a cell can have all of its other organelles. It could have the nucleus, the Golgi, the vacuole. But if the mitochondria stops producing its energy, the cell shuts down and dies. The Ravens are the exact same with Lamar. They can package the equipment, the uniforms, all that. But if the mitochondria, which is Lamar Jackson, isn't producing the energy for the team, they're not winning, and therefore it's considered a failing organization. So that is why we chose Lamar Jackson as the mitochondria. For the chloroplast, we chose the fans, specifically the Ravens fans. So for background, the chloroplasts are the organelles that capture sunlight and turn it into energy for the plant through photosynthesis. Without chloroplasts, the plant has no food source, no energy, and it eventually dies. The Ravens fans are just like chloroplasts. They capture excitement, passion, and support and turn it into energy that the team feeds off of. When the Ravens play at home in the Bank Stadium, the fans create noise, electricity, and passion that fuels the Ravens players to win to the chloroplast because the chloroplast creates the energy. The chloroplast captures the sunlight and converts it into energy. For the vacuoles, we chose the training facility, and locker room. So, for a little bit of background, the vacuoles in a cell act like storage containers. They hold water, nutrients, and waste, and they help the cells stay balanced and supported. For the Ravens, the training facility and locker room are the vacuoles. Inside the facility, the Ravens store all their gear, recovery tools, food, and hydration resources that the players need every day. The locker room is where the players keep their equipment, personal items, where they rest, and where they even build chemistry. Just like vacuoles, even though these spaces don't directly score touchdowns or beat the opponent, they're still valuable because they're basically the foundation and they allow for the preparation and organization for the Ravens to eventually win games and make it to the playoffs.
The lysosomes are responsible for breaking down waste, recycling materials, and defending against harmful invaders. And for the Ravens, this function is performed by the trainers and the medical staff, who treat injuries, maintain player health, and remove obstacles to performance. Both maintain order and prevent damage from spreading, ensuring the system remains healthy and efficient. The cytoskeleton provides structural support, helps maintain the cell shape, and assists in movement. The structure is comparable to the offensive and defensive lines. They may not always receive attention, but they are critical to the team's foundation, providing stability and protection. Just as the cytoskeleton ensures the integrity of the cell, the line ensures the stability of the team on the field. The centrioles play a very vital role in organizing cell division, ensuring that new cells are formed with accuracy and order. This can be compared to the special teams coordinators who organize kickoffs, punts, and field goals. Though often overlooked, both functions are crucial for coordination and precision during critical moments. And finally, the plasma cell membrane regulates what enters and exits a cell, protecting it from harmful substances while allowing in what is necessary. For the Ravens, this role is performed by the security staff and the ticket gates, who regulate entry into the stadium, ensuring that only authorized personnel and paying fans are allowed inside. This barrier maintains order and safety, just as this plasma membrane maintains the health of the cell.
Thank y'all